Wow, Pokemon looks fire on Switch too. You played my game? Yeah, love it. And, did you leave a review? Me, my back hurts so bad today. Me all day. Buying in-game currency from a game you like. The game Ice, and no one wants to play with you anymore. If human eyes run between 30 to 60 FPS, how do we see 120 FPS? PC players enjoying mods. Nintendo Switch players just trying to load a ducking game. People freaking out because the new Mario Kart is going to cost $80. Me who has been playing the same Mario Kart 64 cartridge since 1998. Walking calmly through a Roblox bee, accidentally stepping on a subspace trip mine, and launching into orbit. Kirby game first boss battle, Guardian of the Forest, Wispy Woods. Kirby game final boss battle, Abyssal Archdemon, Gaismagorm. The new trailer for Call of Duty, Black Ops 7, came out yesterday. See? Nobody cares. Make Nintendo Switch 2 and other games cheap. Or, draw 25. Nintendo. No. Power Wash Simulator. The first-person shooter. To be rated E by the ESRB. You can never get hit by a blue shell in Mario Kart if you're never in first place. Me. Elden Ring boss. Me after starting my first game of Elden Ring. What? Hell breathes. Doomslayer or Doom Guy. A good game isn't about the graphics or how big it is. A good game is one that you can play for hours, but it feels like minutes. When your $4,000 PC is better than a $400 console. When you're a PlayStation fan waiting for Starfield. Rockstar gauging the industry's reaction to $80 Mario Kart World before dropping GTA 6 for $100. Things that make you feel nostalgic the moment you see them. When your 9-year-old son plays Minecraft all day and hates kids who do Fortnite dances in public. My true successor. GTA 7 might actually happen in a lifetime. According to a former Rockstar developer who worked there for 14 years, GTA 7 will cost less to develop than GTA 6 thanks to AI. $160, $2,600, $699, $20. My mom threatens to take away my Nintendo. Me corrects her that I haven't PlayStation. If you're gonna treat me, do it properly. Gamers don't need better graphics. They need better stories. Change my mind. Game Pass only profitable when Microsoft doesn't pay out of pocket to make its own games. Silent Hill, Konami, Metal Gear, Castlevania. Deleting save data memory card save bulks for the new games. I don't care about your zodiac sign. I'm gonna judge you by who you pick. If your game is gonna take longer than 2 years to release, don't reveal it yet. What are the differences between these two? What the main character's feet in Death Stranding 2 look like after 100 hours of delivering packages on foot. Me, I was born and raised on the streets. The streets. Your first CD player, your first DVD player, your first Blu-ray player. How my friends play strategy games. How I play strategy games. Do I really look like a guy with a plan? Icing game. Keyboard. My time has come. Xbox going through its darkest moment. Here's a little gift for you. Microsoft cancels Perfect Dark Why Everwild. Also closes Studio. Everwild by Rare had 10 years in development. Microsoft Gaming allegedly fired 9,000 employees. Everything I touch ice. This image alone explains why Nintendo waited 30 years to try another Mario movie. The goodest boy has entered the game. When you're level 1 and have to wear any armor you can get. When I act nonchalant, but I used to think Herobrine haunted my world. My wife called me childish for keeping the stick I found on our walk. I have a feeling the boys will understand. Death Stranding 2, 3 hours after PC release. Some people are afraid of retirement because they don't know what they'll be doing all day. Me on the first day. Friend, I play AC. Me, which AC? SSD 120 gigabytes, HDD 3 terabytes. When you realize you no longer have any competition as a home console, because Xbox is now competing in the PC market and Nintendo in the handheld market. Money does not buy happiness. Me with money. Dude, Lara Croft is the hottest video game character. No man, it's gotta be Chun-Li. Me, a intellectual. Psychiatrist. So, did anything unusual happen when you were a kid? Me at 9 years old. Oh yeah baby, let's go kill some demons. This game just keeps getting better. Best FPS shooter game mode. The main menu music is so good bro. The gameplay is good. Best zombie game mode. Goated intro. Wow, the graphics is so good. This game start to become repetitive. Perfect ending. Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs 2. Watch Dogs 2014 to 2020. Developer, Ubisoft. Watch Dogs Legion. Me in 50 years. Grandpa, I was looking through your stuff and found this. What is it? Sit down, kid. I'm going to tell you. Time traveler picks up a sword 500 years early. The timeline. Time traveler moves a chair. The timeline. A 20-year-old handheld console in my head. A handheld console that's actually 20 years old. We connected 2 Game Boys with a link cable which was the style at the time. In the future, when no one remembers what this place is, I will still remember. The strongest contenders for Game of the Year so far. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Death Stranding 2. Expedition 33. When you're trash at the game, but your drip is elite. When you delete a lot of games to make space for a new one, and you still don't have enough storage. You can't do this to me. You know how much I've sacrificed. Do you play with a gamepad or a mouse? I play with my laptop's touchpad. 8 megabytes used to be enough memory for all of your games. Sure grandma, let's get you to bed. Summer Sale 2025. $29.99. Add to cart. Minus 50%. $29.99. Neuron activation. Maybe in another universe, we'll get to play split screen with the brothers again. Bulk Ops 2 isn't futuristic Call of Duty anymore. People who only play single player games. People who play online video games. PC modded 2 seconds after this news. What if CJ replaces Mario and the banana peels are Molotovs? My boss, we got quacked, we lost all the data. Me, remembering I opened an email that said, you won a Nintendo Switch 2. A moment of silence for all the Nintendogs who haven't been fed since 2007. You can't defeat me, I know, but he can. When the game takes a bit to load, and I think about my life for 20 seconds. You buy a game cause you're bored. The graphics aren't shut. The story is decent. You have to follow non-player characters, but they match your running speed. The days when nobody cared about graphics. Things that just by looking at them hit you with a wave of nostalgia. Gamers venturing into the real world are amazed by the ultra-realistic graphics until they realize the gameplay is buggy and the storyline makes no sense. GTA 6 has female protagonist. She's a cute Latina. Nintendo. We'll try to release 1 exclusive per month. The competition with 2 exclusives in 5 years. We're already thinking about the next generation. My first enemy, Hollow Broken Sword. My last enemy, Hollow Broken Sword. Me when I download a new game and set it to ultra settings just to see if my PC can handle it. If he ice, he ice. Only a true gamer will understand this image. Thinking of our army, waiting for the next battle for the past 5 years. Thank goodness, you're back. Single men. Fathers. I'm not even mad, that's impressive. Only a true gamer will understand this image. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 realistic art style, minimum requirements, GTX 1060. Borderlands 4 cartoonish art style, minimum requirements, RTX 2070. Kids who learned English from watching videos, movies, and playing games. English teachers. When I'm telling a story I just made up, and someone says they remember it. Let's have a baby. Me at 35. Tonight, I'm not going to sleep. Which game makes you press both buttons? This game is crap. Play again. Console is better. PC is better. Mobile is better. Console players. PC players. Looks confused and concerned. Grand Theft Auto 6. GTA 6. People who say GTA 6 when talking in person. From the studio that brought you a bunch of games that came out 20 years ago, where almost none of the original developers are still at the studio. When you hear your mom scream your full name. Shut, here we go again. I play games on easy mode now, cause I don't feel like suffering during the few hours I can play. How did you learn to type so fast? Me. Ex-Ubisoft employee. Ex-Ubisoft employee. I watched the whole San Andreas movie, and he never shows up. When I just bought my Switch 2, but World War III is already starting. Why didn't you buy Bitcoin in 2010? Me in 2010, playing all these masterpieces. 24 years ago, Rockstar Games shut down Times Square overnight to photograph the cover of Midnight Club, Street Racing. Ray tracing on. Ray tracing off. PC gamers when they find out movies run at 30 FPS. When the game starts giving you a suspicious amount of ammo. POV. My underwear watching me buy a Switch 2 Mario Kart bundle, a Switch 2 Pro controller, and Zelda, Breath of the Wild. POV. It's May 26, 2026. GTA 6 is 99.9% downloaded. You glance outside, and a mushroom cloud is forming in the distance. $449 console price, $90 games. There were two types of people in 2006. Me not realizing there's a main storyline, and kept doing the side quests until I reached maximum level. First mission boss. PlayStation 2. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, October 2004, 20.81 million sold. Xbox. Halo 2, November 2004, 8.49 million sold. Sega Dreamcast. Sonic Adventure, September 1999, 2.42 million sold. The media saying video games cause violence. Me eating vegetarian in Minecraft. Peaceful mode. I sleep. Hardcore mode. You may not rest now. There are monsters nearby. You may not rest now. There are monsters nearby. You may not rest now. There are monsters nearby. This is art. Appreciate it. Fortnite mad about Minecraft being more popular. Roblox. A letter for you. You're a real legend if you played Minecraft when it was made fun of. Pentagon. Hexagon. Octagon. Obstagoon. Where does this fit in the Zelda timeline? Paying attention in class. Cool math games. When I invite a friend round to play Xbox and they try and get the controller for player 1. This is mine. When you find diamonds, but your pickaxe breaks. Minecraft, there is no cave update. Us. Say psych right now. So true. People thinking video games cause violence. Me wondering what to name my dog in Minecraft. Mom seeing you open the Xbox on Christmas. Mom seeing you play the Xbox. Assassin's Creed players doing their best to act casual after killing half of the city guard in the middle of the day. Me, a console players. PC players enjoying their 3000 plus mods. Game devs be like, if you get annoyed or frustrated, play something else, come back later. Take it easy, there's no pressure. There will be 4 events in the next 3 weeks. If you stop playing for 5 minutes, you will never accomplish everything. You have no money for the battle pass? That's just too ducking bad. Activision. 300 gigabytes download required for our game. From software. We've condensed an entire continent into 73 gigabytes. Enjoy. Activision. 300 gigabytes download required for our game. From software. We've condensed an entire continent into 73 gigabytes. Enjoy. Me having spent most of my experience gaming only having access to low-end PCs and Nintendo consoles, watching people complain about graphics and frame rate. Describe a video game badly. Green astronaut runs around in giant floating hula hoop to kill space gorillas. Playtime, 6 hours. When do I start getting good? Playtime, 5001.7 hours. That's the neat part, you don't. I really think a bulk samurai would be cool like 10 years ago. But after the diversity wave of the past years, I feel discomfort with the idea of it. Unhated video game companies annual meeting. Night Dive. ID. Bungie. Sega. Gamers in the 90s. Damn bro, you having trouble with that boss? Don't worry, there's this item that you can get that makes the boss way easier to defeat. Gamers now. If you use summons, shields, bleed builds, then you didn't beat the game. Me when I die multiple times and the game asks if I'd like to change the difficulty. Number 1, how dare you? Describe a video game plot badly. Mailman tries to kill rich guy after being shot. Fallout, New Vegas. Select your difficulty. Normal, hard, hard. Player takes more damage. Enemy takes less damage. Player has less HP. Enemy has more HP. Video games are for children. Resident Evil. Postal. Left 4 Dead 2. Doom Eternal. Red Dead Redemption. GTA 5. When people say video games make you violent, but you're too scared to click the rude dialogue option because you don't want to hurt the non-player character's feelings. Describe a video game plot badly. Teenager leaves fancy underground bunker to find his runaway dad. When you're playing a game and start skipping dialogue and cutscenes. I do not know who I am. I don't know why I'm here. All I know is that I must kill. You won't buy Assassin's Creed Shadows because you think it isn't historically accurate. I won't buy Assassin's Creed Shadows because I would rather support any other company that Ubisoft. We are not the same. The 3 types of fan replies when complaining about always online requirements in single player games. Hates it immensely, accepts it grudgingly, defends it happily. Character too ugly, unplayable. Character too heat, unplayable. Faces too similar, unplayable. When you are stuck on a boss fight and the boss keeps repeating his line every time you die. Yeah, I know. Describe a video game plot badly. Man travels to Europe to shoot some people who speak weird language. PlayStation. Xbox. Poor. Predictable Nintendo. I bet it releases another Mario. Nintendo. Good old Mario. Nothing beats that. Buying games. Renting games. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. Publishers. They're the same picture. The randos that you managed to befriend. Some kids that you played with after school. Your friend that introduced you to the game. The chill dude that plays way into the night. You. Last online 2 years ago. Harsh voice lines. Overwatch vs Team Fortress 2. If at first you don't succeed, blow it up again. Don't feel bad, you did a fine job tossing your little balls around. We can't afford to run all these studios. Then why did you spend 77.5 billion buying them? I'll have a AAA studios. cutscene filled game that plays itself and treats the player like they are legitimately retarded, and that's being nice. How original. And a live service and/or multiplayer game that's more about selling microtransactions. Daring today, aren't we? Raised to be a warrior. Has modified DNA. Wears power armor. Explored ruins of our alien civilization. Fought a parasite that threatens all life. Destroyed the parasite's contingency plan. Speaks few words. Has AI companion. Has gotten armor upgrades. Players calculated that it'll take over 100 hours to rank up one weapon in X-Defiant. Is this a good or bad thing? Someone said I have no motivation to make this game my full-time job. 9-year-old me repetitively placing and destroying the Minecraft painting, trying to get the sunset one. Are you going to sleep? Yes I am. Now shut up. How did characters from other franchises get into Mario's world so they could go racing together? How do we improve player retention in our games? Make Apex players pay for 2 battle passes a season. Tease Titanfall players to generate hype. Release Titanfall 3 and fix Apex. When the game makes you fight the same boss 3 times. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? IT support now. Have you tried turning it off and on again? IT support 40k. Hast thou attempted the litany of deactivation and reactivation? That awkward moment when your friend told you he can't play because he have to go out, but Steam notification gave him away. JP Fletch is now playing Monster Hunter World. That awkward moment when your friend told you he can't play because he have to go out, but Steam notification gave him away. JP Fletch is now playing Monster Hunter World.